Good morning, everyone. It is day 21 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life and Scraptember. Our prompt is, let's see, scraps. So I am using Amy Tangerine's Brave and Bold, of which I did have quite a few scraps. Here you can see I'm matting. Excuse me. Oh, I'm slow to wake up this morning. I am piecing together those two pieces, and then I'm matting that on black cardstock, and then I'm also going to mat that on that piece behind it that I've already gutted. Oh, okay. I was wondering what I was doing. I did this layout back in, when did I do this layout? Back in June. So, yeah. So the pictures that I am doing are from 2006, so 15 years ago. And we used to live across the street from my mother-in-law, and it was her and two of her daughters that lived across the street. And this was obviously 15 years ago, so all my kids were much younger. Boy, that would make my youngest, he would have been 2. And then this daughter right here to the left, she would have been 5. And then my oldest daughter, who was in the middle picture with my sister-in-law, would have been, 15 years ago. She is 10? No, 11? Something like that. Sorry, my brain is kind of still trying to wake up. So that paper on the bottom is pretty busy, and now when I look at my layout, the banners end up sort of kind of blending in with that paper. To be honest, I kind of wish that I had backed them in black or white cardstock so that they would pop more. It's not going to happen now because I think if I did that, I would just make a great big mess, but just sort of an FYI. So anyway, so our kids used to go over across the street sometimes to my mother-in-law's after school or whatever, and so this time while we were still at work, they made this thing with my sister-in-law for me for my birthday, and then my husband brought home those roses. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my throat. Yeah, so that's all I'm doing right now is just backing those photos. That middle one I want to pop up just so that there's a little bit of depth to it. It's really not much, but so here I'm cutting down my scraps so that I can have banners. The teal in this collection I just absolutely love. It's one of my favorites. So yeah, so I'm just doing like quick cuts of these different pattern papers from the collection, which I was happy with because I needed to use some of this stuff. And then I'm already starting to embellish. I'm trying to figure out where I want everything to go. Kind of surprised that I didn't do all this off camera, but I didn't. So I have these flowers. I got them from the outlet vendor from scrapbooking convention, which obviously we haven't been to in a few years. But that pink, it's such a nice pop. I've used them over and over again on all kinds of different layouts. Yeah, so it looks like I'm already gluing stuff down. I thought for sure that I would glue the banners down first, but okay, so then I'm gonna look through the embellishments. I can't remember. I think some of this Brave and Bold I got from the Scrap Room monthly kit. And I can't remember if I ordered any of it from Peachy Cheap as well. No, I think it was from two separate Scrap Room kits. I think they had different, like 2 months in a row, they had different pieces of pattern paper and embellishments, which was awesome. So I'm just, looking for stickers from that sticker book to see what I can add. I love those black and white flowers. And then I am going to take a piece from that cut apart so that the word grateful will really pop up off the page. Those stickers are cool too because, as you can see there, I had put them down and then I picked it back up and it was still stuck, which was awesome. And it didn't pull paper up with it. What's that word say? It says wow. So here I'm just going to try to build on each little cluster. Again, that teal in this collection I just absolutely love. I'm excited because I'm using a lot of these stickers. Because, I love this collection, but then I go to use it and I'm like, sometimes it's too bold for me, but I still love it. So this baggie is from one of my besties. I've mentioned it before. Excuse me. How rude. And it's a baggie of that flower right there is this kind of like acrylic piece, but it's real puffy. It's like a puffy acrylic piece. I don't know how to explain it. And then she had a bunch of brads in there. It was all like black, white, and pink. I'm guessing she had it for maybe girl stuff or something. I don't know. She was really good about, when she used to scrapbook, she eventually figured out that her way was to look for things by color. So she ended up putting together everything red, everything orange, everything yellow, which was awesome. And her flowers and stuff were very organized. She's very organized. She's now moved on to quilting and doesn't scrapbook much. So I've actually reaped the benefits of some of that, like this baggie. And I've gotten cardstock and stuff like that. So that's going to be it, guys. See you tomorrow. Toodles.